Hello students, now we are going to discuss about the dental products, right? So when we talk about the dental products, there are so many types of dental products which will be useful for the cleaning of the teeth and the mouth, right? Whatever the muscles it is there, whatever the kinds of gums it is there, that for that whatever the thing we are using to kill that those are called dental products. So under the dental products, the first thing we are going to discuss about the dentifrics, right? So dentifrics are these are the materials which are used for cleaning of teeth and adjacent gums, right? So whatever the teeth it is there where the it is situated with the muscles, different types of gums, so whatever the things which is there into the mouth surrounding the teeth, those things whenever we use some materials to kill that is called a dentifrics, right? So the cleaning is depend on the abrasive property of the dentifrics and the rubbing force used, right? So whatever the teeth, if it is there, what is the kind of abrasive property it is going to have of the particular dentifrics, and how forcibly we are rubbing onto the particular teeth, onto the teeth. So this rubbing, it depends how we are going to rub that one, accordingly the teeth is going to clean, right? And another factor which we should know, that they may be applied as what are the different forms of the particular dentifrics are. It may be in liquid form, it may be in the paste form, it may be powder, or it may be any kind of gel, right? How we are doing, with help of fingers and toothbrush, right? So whatever the brush we can apply with the finger also we can use it, right? Or maybe we can use the brush, by brush also we are going to clean those teeth by the help of different types of liquid, paste, gel and powder. Those are dentifrics. Flavor and colors are usually added to dentifrics formulations. Whatever the flavors, it may be having different types of flavor, different types of taste. It may have different colors, white color, red color, it is coming like Babool is there, Colgate it is there, Dantkanti comes into the brown color, right? So like that, different color and flavor depend on to the company to company, it may vary, right? So what are the different types of dentifrics? It may be in the form of toothpaste, the second one tooth powder, also it can be mouthwash, also it is available in the liquid form, and tooth soap also it is available. So these are the different formulation, different form of the formulations which we can use for the cleaning of the teeth. Function, what is the basic function of the dentifrics are? The first one, minimizing the plaque built up. Whatever the plaque it is going to build up, the maybe stain, yellow stain or brown stain or some kinds of deposition, that it can be minimized. Anti-caries action, right? So why anti-caries means cavity. So whatever the cavity it is going to be created into the teeth because of the demineralization, because of the bacterial infection, microbial infection or fermentation, whatever the caries it is going to create into the teeth, that can be this particular dentifrics can have the anti-caries action. Then removal of stains, different types of stains or color it is going to be have, maybe brown, black color, brown color, yellow color, those stains can be cleaned. Mouth odorizing, right? So whatever the particular flavor or smell of the mouth, that can be improved by the using of dentifrics. So what are the different examples when we are using? So we are using in the dentifrics calcium carbonate, it is one of the dentifrics. Dibasic calcium phosphate, it can be the dentifrics. Calcium phosphate, and the fourth one, the sodium metaphosphate and pumic, right? Pumice, so that is also one of the dentifrics. So this is the dentifrics. Now coming to the next part of this particular dental caries. Just now I told about the it is improving the caries, right? So when we talk about the dental caries, right, so it is having, dental caries may be defined as a bacterial disease, right? It is nothing but microbial disease. My bacteria will be more taking bacterial disease of calcified tissues of teeth, right? So calcified tissues means white part, right? Calcified tissues of teeth, and is characterized by demineralization of the inorganic and destruction of organic substance of teeth, right? So demineralization of inorganic and destruction of organic substance which will be there on the teeth composition. That's what we have seen, the anatomy of the teeth. So in that teeth, whatever the organic and inorganic things, they are going to have the disturbance because of the bacterial infection, it may be, right, which is coming from the food, and these kinds of caries and cavity it is going to create onto the teeth. That's what these are called, the dental caries, right? It starts on the surface of the teeth. First of all, it will start on the surface of the teeth, the first outermost layer of the teeth. It is going to start acid produced by bacterial metabolism of fermenting carbohydrate, right? So carbohydrate is something which we are taking from the food, and they are going to stuck into the teeth, and suppose the bacteria are available over there, so they will start consuming those carbohydrates, and they are going to produce the acids, right? So that's what the particular caries it is going to create. Demineralization of enamel, right? Enamel is the one layer of the teeth which we have seen into the anatomy, that take place, right? So white and chalky area, white area means how the teeth is looking white. So in that white and chalky area, the demineralization it is going to taken place, and the size, the thickness of the teeth is also going to reduce, right? So these things it happen in dental caries, right? Now the most thing which will be asked in the exam, that is the what you call role of fluoride, right? Role of fluorides in caries, right? So when we talk about the role of fluoride, the first one, it reduces the enamel solubility, because of the demineralization, this enamel thickness of these enamels into the teeth, that is going to be the solubility it will reduce, so that the thickness it will be maintained of the teeth, right? The second thing, fluoride also help in the improved crystallinity, right? So the crystallinity of, this is the property of the teeth, that crystallinity, the density of the particular teeth surface and the teeth structure, that is going to improve by the fluoride. That's what we are using the fluoride in the different dental products. The third function or third role of the fluoride, it is the promotion of remineralization. That's what demineralization we have seen into the dental caries. So remineralization, the mineral will, it is going to be create over here, so that will help that whatever the caries it is going to which has been induced, that is going to reduce by using of the fluorides. The fourth function or fourth role it plays is the lower free surface energy. So that is also lower free surface energy of the teeth, that is also going to have. Then fifth one, desorption of protein and bacteria. That's what this is also very important. The bacteria desorption and the protein desorption, if it is going to taken place, the bacteria is not able to function, they will not be able to do their activity, and further the infection it is going to reduce. The sixth one, reduced carcinogenic flora. So that's what carcinogenic flora, which is going to have like carbohydrate or some other particles, which is going to create the carcinogenic or the toxicity or the degradation of the teeth, that can be reduced. The seventh one, inhibition of bacterial enzyme subsystem. If the bacterial enzyme system it is going to reduce, further the bacteria will not going to do their binary fusions and what other replication and reproduction process onto the teeth, they are meant for, that will be that can be reduced or inhibited by the role by the use of fluoride into the our dental products, right? Now the most another important thing, that is the monograph of the sodium fluoride, right? So since we are discussing the fluoride, so monograph of fluoride, generally it will be asked the sodium fluoride, it is the form, the things which we are using into the dentifrics, right? So the molecular formula in fluoride, first of all, the now common name, it is the sodium fluoride. Molecular formula is NaF, right? F will be in capital. Molecular weight, it is going to be 42.0, where standards, when we talk about how it will be there into the dry form, not less than 98.5% and not more than 100.5% sodium fluoride in the dry form or in the dry state. Okay, category, when we talk about dental caries prevention, it comes in that category. Description, if you talk in the in available form, in the powder form, it will be white or maybe colorless powder it is have, right? Identification, how we are going to identify if this powder will be given as per the monograph. 2.5 gram of the sample you can take and dissolve into water and add the 0.5 ml calcium chloride. So what you are going to observe, gelatinous white precipitate is going to form, that will confirm the presence of sodium fluoride. Second test which we can do for identification, that 4 mg plus 0.1 ml of the alizarin red S solution, and on that you can add 0.1 ml of the zircanyl nitrate. So after adding these two things onto the sample, you are going to get the yellow color, that will be the confirmation of sodium fluoride. When we are going to do the assay, right, for the purity of the particular sodium fluoride, non-aqueous titration can be performed with the perchloric acid by using the crystal violet indicator. So we are going to get the green color as the end point. So that that reading we can take from the burette, and we can confirm that how much pure the presence the particular given sample of sodium fluoride is. Right, coming to the storage, we have to store it or protect it from the moisture is very important. If it will get moisture, it is going to degrade or contaminate. Uses, first of all, that's what we are studying here. It will be used into the caries treatment, dental caries treatment, and it can be useful into the toothpaste and tooth powder and all the other dental products, and we can prevent from the dental caries, right? So likewise we can mention here all the things, right? Thank you all.